Hello guys, and welcome to another Terminator video. From a couple of requests I got from the T-70 video I made a while back, I have been asked to do a video about the T-400 Terminator. So, without further ado, let's hop right in. So, the T-400. To summarize, the T-400 was, as most models begin, a prototype that basically were just a wrap-up of what Skynet could get its hands on. It just wanted to experiment and tried to mimic the human form. Its overall appearance is basically cubical industrial metal-based forms. It looks like a fucking Minecraft creation, for God's sake. So this is a pure definition of a scrap job. And even after its model became obsolete, Skynet kept producing these guys in mass amounts. Since it's so cheap to produce, it used them as either guards or just disposable soldiers. These are comparable to the B-1 battle droids from Star Wars. Just keep mashing and mashing. These guys basically never run out, since they're built up from basically scrap. The T-70 is made from industrial metal, so that can at least hold its own, but these guys can be taken out by a common projectile firearm, like a 9mm submachine gun, as stated on the Wikia. But, okay, let's get into its technical details. The T-400, at the time of its creation I might add, was an impressive and even menacing foot soldier. It was approximately 6 to 7 feet tall and weighed about a quarter of a ton. And as all Terminator models are, it was physically strong and could lift about 1,000 pounds of weight. Now, in a close quarter combat match, it could easily best a human, but however, if the human was cunning and exploited its weaknesses, the T-400 didn't stand much of a chance. Its weaknesses include exposed wiring on several of its limbs, and the pistons were very exposed and vulnerable. Again, they weren't industrial grade metal, they were just scrap heaps basically, so they could be easily dispatched if you were cunning enough. As for its intelligence, the T-400 series was one of the very first I might add, hunter killer series that utilized true artificial intelligence, and thus had a very primitive CPU compared to the later hunter killer and Terminator series. So, its intelligence isn't even a quarter of the intelligence that a aerial hunter killer has, so yeah, not a very smart Terminator indeed, which then played a part in how it was easily outmatched by a human in one-on-one combat. It was able to walk, shoot, and follow simple orders. So this is a pure definition of a grunt. It follows orders, it can't really think of its own, just send heap fuckloads of them into battle and they'll probably succeed. As when it became obsolete, Skynet basically used them for cleanup squads. They were tasked with terminating survivors on the battlefield that the newer models wouldn't even be bothered with. The newer models were sent to plow through the enemy and then keep pushing, while these guys were sent in after to execute soldiers or take prisoners if that was necessary. They were sometimes used as demolition terminators, placing larger explosive devices, as if the explosive actually went off beforehand, not killing its intended target, the loss were acceptable, since it was a scrap heap again. So that's basically it. There is not really much else information on the T-400. So a large, bulky, square-ish looking Terminator with shit quality metal and weaponry as well, that could be easily outmatched due to its lack of intelligence. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Please put down in the comments if you want me to make another Terminator video similar to this one. I know this was a bit rushed, but I felt like this video needed to get out there since people have been requesting it for a very long time. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Vortex out.